Hello there, Detective Martini. I'm Chief Paul Bretsky, the police chief of Vaudeville. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about your skills as a private detective. We're in a bit of a pickle here with 3 murders taking place over the past 2 days. Maria Jansen, Nicole Grossman, and Haley Greenwood are all dead, and we don't know who's responsible. I'm getting on in years, and I must admit that this case is starting to get under my skin. I've been a police chief for many years, but nothing like this has ever happened before. The victims were all from different walks of life, and we're struggling to find any connections between them. I've heard that you're here to help us solve the case. I must say, I'm skeptical about your chances of success. You're a private detective, not a police officer, but I suppose it's worth a try. Just don't expect me to be too enthusiastic about it. Now, what do you know about these murders? Have you spoken to anyone yet? Well, let's start from the beginning then. As I said, 3 people have been murdered in Vaudeville over the past 2 days. Maria Jansen was found dead outside her apartment. Nicole Grossman was killed outside Pascal's grocery shop, and Haley Greenwood was discovered in an alley behind the cabine. Violet. I've been going over the details of each case, but I haven't found anything that links them together yet. The coroner's report is ready, if you'd like to take a look at it. Coroner Marcella Siberia has done a thorough job, and her findings might give us some clues. I've also heard rumors about Monsieur Saxabar having some sort of secret project going on. I don't know much about it, but it might be worth looking into. And then there's the matter of Mr. Victor Potter, who died in India last month. His widow, Mrs. Emily Potter, still grieving, and I'm not sure what her connection to Vaudeville is. What do you make of all this? Do you have any ideas where we should start looking for leads? Pascal's grocery shop. Yes, that's where Nicole Grossman was found dead. It's a popular spot in Vaudeville, and Pascal is a well-known businessman around here. I've spoken to him already, but he didn't seem too concerned about the murder. He just shrugged it off and said he'd cooperate with the investigation. To be honest, I'm not sure what to make of Pascal. He seems like a decent fellow, but there's something about him that doesn't quite add up. Maybe you can get more out of him than I did. Would you like to pay him a visit? Also, I should mention that Constable Mick Jones has been asking questions around town. He's young and enthusiastic, but sometimes his methods are a bit unorthodox. You might want to keep an eye on him. Now, what do you say we head over to Pascal's shop and see if he can tell us anything new? Let's head over to Pascal's grocery shop then. It's just a short walk from here. As we arrive at the shop, you notice that it's a small, cozy place with a warm atmosphere. The smell of fresh bread and pastries fills the air, and the sound of sizzling meat on the grill comes from the back of the shop. Pascal greets us warmly, his bushy eyebrows raised in curiosity. Chief Bretsky and Detective Martini, I presume. What brings you to my humble abode? He looks at us with a friendly smile, but there's something about him that seems off. Maybe it's just my old cop instincts kicking in, but I get the feeling he's hiding something. What do you want to ask Pascal?
Bonjour, Detective Martini. What brings you to my humble circus today? I hope you're not here to investigate any unpleasantness. We've had a bit of trouble lately in Vaudeville, haven't we? 3 murders in 2 days, and no one seems to know who's behind it all. The time of the murder? Ah, yes. Well, I was here at the circus, of course. We had a rehearsal for tonight's show, and I was making sure everything was in order. It's always a bit chaotic backstage, but I like to keep things running smoothly. I did leave the circus until late evening when I went out for a walk to clear my head. But I assure you, Detective Martini, I had nothing to do with these unfortunate events. The circus. It's my life, Detective Martini. I'm the director and owner of Circus Bar, and I spend most of my time ensuring that our shows are the best they can be. I'm a lion tamer, among other things. There's nothing quite like the thrill of working with those magnificent creatures. But I also oversee the entire operation, from the performers to the set design to the logistics of getting everything ready for each show. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it in the end when we put on a successful performance and our audience is wowed by what they see. The lions. Yes, we have several magnificent beasts here at the circus. As for their diet, I'm pleased to say that we provide them with only the finest meats and grains. Our trainers are meticulous about ensuring they receive a balanced and nutritious diet, and we work closely with our suppliers to ensure the quality of their food. It's all part of providing the best possible care for these incredible animals. A simple breakfast, Detective Martini. I had a cup of coffee and a croissant from Pascal's groceries. It's a small cafe near the circus that serves excellent pastries. Ah, yes. Well, I'm afraid I don't live with anyone at the moment. My wife and I are separated, and I've been focusing on my work here at the circus. It's not an easy life, but it's one that brings me great joy and fulfillment. Ah, yes. Well, we have a large staff here at the circus, Detective Martini. I'm not exactly sure of the exact number, but I'd say there are around 200 people who work for us in one capacity or another. As for their pay, it varies depending on their role and level of experience. Our performers, of course, receive a salary based on their performance and popularity with our audience. Our trainers and handlers are paid a flat rate per week, while our administrative staff receives a monthly salary. I'm afraid I don't have the exact figures at my fingertips, but I can assure you that we pay our workers fairly for their hard work and dedication. Ah, yes, the murders. Well, Detective Martini, I've heard rumors, of course. Everyone in Vaudeville seems to be talking about them. But as for specific details, I'm afraid I don't know much more than what's been reported in the papers. 3 people have been killed, and no one knows who or why. It's a terrible thing, and I hope the police are able to catch whoever is responsible soon. Ah, that's my last name, Saxabar. Well, Detective Martini is a bit of an unusual story, but I've always been proud of my heritage. You see, I was born in Paris, and my family has a long history of being involved in the circus. In fact, my great-grandfather was a famous clown who performed all over Europe. My parents were also performers, and they met while touring with different circuses. So, you could say that the circus is in my blood. As for my last name, Faxabar, it is a combination of my father's surname, Sax, and my mother's maiden name, Barbet. It is a bit of a unique name, but I like it. I'm no Detective Martini. I think you've got the wrong idea entirely. I am not some sort of blackmailer or extortionist. I am simply a circus director trying to run my business and keep my performers safe. I assure you, I have nothing to hide. Please do not try to bribe me. It is most unseemly. Ah, yes, the toilet. Well, Detective Martini, I suppose it is available for you to use. But please be quick about it. We have a lot of work to do before tonight's show, and I don't want any distractions. Ah, dear heavens. Detective Martini, I hope you're not feeling unwell. Yes, of course, please use our facilities. We have a small bathroom just off the backstage area. It's not luxurious, but it should suffice for your needs. Go ahead, please. What? Arrest me? Preposterous. I am the director of this circus, not some common criminal. You can't seriously be suggesting that I had anything to do with those terrible events. I assure you, Detective Martini, I am innocent. And even if I weren't, which I most certainly am, you have no evidence to support such a claim. I demand that you leave my circus at once and take your accusations elsewhere. How dare you? You have no right to arrest me. I am a respected member of this community, and I will not be treated like some common criminal. Get your hands off me. This is an outrage.
Pascal looks at us with a curious expression. Ah, yes. The murder of Nicola Grossman. A terrible tragedy indeed. But I assure you, Chief Gretzky and Detective Martini, that I had nothing to do with it. He pauses for a moment before continuing. I've been running this shop for years, and I've always been a law-abiding citizen. I don't know what could have driven someone to commit such a heinous crime. He looks at us with a pleading expression. Please tell me if there's anything I can do to help you catch the killer. I want justice for Nicola, just like everyone else in Vaudeville. I glance at you, Detective Martini. What do you think? Is Pascal telling the truth, or is he hiding something?